Hey, what's going on guys? Rico here. In today's video I'd like to show you how many cars I flipped in my first 8 months of flipping cars full time, how many cars I lost money on, and my top favorite flips. Let's go! So I started flipping cars full time in May 2018. I flipped a few cars here and there before that, but that is really when I started full time. The total amount of cars that I sold from 2018 May till 2019, so for the 8 months, were 75 vehicles, and the amount of vehicles I lost money on were 3 vehicles. So at number 3, we got the 2010 Mazda 3 GT. The reason I lost money on this one was because this particular car didn't have no cruise, and the people in my area, they kind of want the cruise because of the long distance they have to travel from one town to another or to work. When I bought it, it had a filthy roof, and which turned out later on the sunroof was broken on it. I wasn't able to make it worth my time to fix the sunroof, to resell it. I bought this particular car for $3,500 and I sold it for the same price. Now, even though I do own my own truck and ship my own cars, I do have to calculate the shipping into it. So with this car, I lost $750 on shipping pretty much. By the way guys, if you're looking for a good way to keep track of your vehicles, this is how I do it. Have them separated in folders like this, and each folder has the year of the car, where I got it from, and how many kilometers. So for example, on this one, the Subaru Outback, I have a couple pictures of the car. Just nice to have like that. At number 2, we got the 2008 VW Jetta City. The reason I lost money on this one was I trusted a source that once provided me with a good vehicle. Long story short, I bought a vehicle from him about a month ago, and he sold me a very good vehicle. And when I shipped the cars back, when I was back home, he texted me up and he said, hey, I got this vehicle here for you. It's a good vehicle, this and that. I trusted him, so I bought the vehicle, and turned out it was rusty a bit. It had dents and this and that. And the city version isn't really in demand in my city. Well, I guess I should say town. Those city versions are more meant for the city, where it's tighter to get into a parking spot and so on. I bought this vehicle for $3,500 and I ended up selling it for $3,000. I lost $1,350, and that includes shipping and the inspection that I had to do on this vehicle. Now at number 1, we got the 2010 VW Tiguan Trendline. Now it isn't this particular car that you see in the background there, but it's very similar to that one. I just didn't have the right picture for it at the moment. The reason I'm going to lose money on it, I haven't sold it yet. I still bought it in 2018, so I consider it kind of like a flip from 2018 yet. This car didn't have no all-wheel drive, and I assumed it had all-wheel drive. I didn't look at the description very good. There's no demand without an all-wheel drive in my area. The AC wasn't working on this car, and I couldn't figure it out, so I gave it away, and it cost me $625 to fix it. Eventually, now that I found out 2 weeks ago, the water pump broke on it as well. That's a $1,000 fix for me. I'm not gonna fix this particular car. I'm gonna put it at the auction, and they estimated I'm gonna get $6,500 out of it. If not even that, then maybe less than that even. I bought this car for $7,600, and if I sell it at the auction for $6,500, I'm gonna be losing $2,575. That includes shipping, the AC fix, and the inspection that I still had to do on this car, since I had the intention to resell it. So those are the 3 flips that I'm going to lose money on or lost money on. Now let's head over to the flips that I made some good money on. At number 3, we got a 2011 Honda Odyssey LX. The reason this was a good flip because it had low kilometers, it only had 90,000 kilometers, had no accidents on the record, no rust, no cosmetic damage. Overall, it was a good looking van, clean outside, no dents or anything like that. This particular van I bought for $11,500 and I sold it for $13,800. I made a good profit on it, $2,200. That includes inspection and the repairs that was needed to be made on this van. So overall, a good flip. That brings us to number 2. That one also was an Odyssey, 2007 Honda Odyssey, the EXL edition that comes with leather and optional DVD. This particular car had the DVD in it. The reason it was a good flip was because it was a one owner. It was no accidents, car proof I had to show. Now the car proof doesn't really add any value to the vehicle, but it helps with the sale. This van had no rust or no cosmetic damage. I bought this van for $7,500 and sold it for $10,995. The profit was $3,025. That includes inspection and repairs. I ended up having to buy a new DVD player for this van, which was $300 about. But overall, $3,025. I consider that one a good flip. At number 1, this one was one of my biggest flips in 2018. That one was a 2009 Honda Ridgeline. The reason this was a good flip was because it was also a one owner, no accidents, and I had the car proof to show, which really helps with the sale. The car proof is just like a Carfax, it's pretty much the same thing. Has no rust, no cosmetic damage on this truck. The reason I got it for cheaper was because it was worth less in one market and worth more at a different market. So as you guys know, I pick up all my vehicles, not within my province but other provinces, and ship those back home. The purchase price for this one was $10,200. I sold it for $15,500. It pretty much didn't need anything for safety or the inspection, so the profit on that one was $5,100. That includes inspections and repairs. And this is it, boys. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I have a quick announcement to make. I started a Facebook group for anyone to join, where we as car flippers can come together and answer questions, or even post some of our flips to inspire other guys who are looking to get into the business or are just starting out. Feel free to post any flips that you have succeeded on or not, or ask any questions that you might have, and we can help each other out like that. Hope to see you there.